Hi, my name is Stacy Bailey. I have to be a social worker because I committed to understand why I am unequally privileged and work to decrease inequality in all of its forms. First and foremost, I desire to be a better individual and to increase my capacity to engage personally and professionally in dialogue. I believe that a personal must be consistent with a professional. Understanding why I am privileged is a process of self-awareness and assessment. It is a skill set that I hope to share with others. Oppressive structures are comprised of individuals, some intentionally and others unintentionally, who are participating in a system that requires the oppression of others for its existence. One of my goals is to help others who are privileged understand that privilege and learn to empathize and act on behalf of others. Spencer states this, quote, "We must believe that all people, both from dominant and targeted groups, have a critical role in dismantling oppression and generating a vision for a socially just future." Equality is the realization of an inclusive definition of health composed of physical, emotional, social, and spiritual well-being, as defined by the World Health Organization. In my own words, this means that health is wide-ranging, and for a person to be whole, they must be fulfilled in all of the components of health. As a practitioner, sensitivity and acknowledgement of health inequality within a client's context is essential. Building trust and an equal working relationship requires this. Equality in the working relationships contributes to empowerment and brings us one step closer to the realization of health and human rights. I commit to working towards the realization of human rights and decreasing inequality in relationships, communities, and our world. I will do this through research, study, and most importantly through relationship. If not the sole focus, political and personal advocacy of social work values should be a part of every practice context. Personally and professionally, I'm committed to recognizing the social work values of equality, relationship, and justice.